What's going on, guys? I am Crimson CBAD, and today we have a live Wi-Fi battle against a follower of mine on Twitter. His name is Felix, and he's actually from Germany. That is badass. I'm in a little bit of a hurry, so I will talk about tiering and whatnot in just a second. We are having an RU battle. Let me take a picture of his team so I'm not caught off guard. If you ever want a chance to battle me, make sure you follow me on Twitter. The link to Felix's Twitter will be in the description below. And he is actually a shady person, though. His, the little motto he has on his thing shows that he is a shady person. So he's bringing the Rampardos, the Typhlosion, the Swellow, the Swoobat, the Mighty Yenna, which is his mascot. His Twitter handle is Mighty Yenna, and the Gigalith. Right off the bat, I feel like he's going to want to set up rocks with the Gigalith. I don't bring my own rocks, unfortunately. So, common weaknesses I see right now. I see a water weakness between the Gigalith and the Typhlosion. I see double rock weakness. So this would have been good to actually have rocks. So I'm actually going to lead off with Kingler. You know what? I might actually lead off with... I'm going to lead off with Beartic. Beartic has the most diverse moveset. And it can hit a lot of things on his team really hard. So we're going to lead off with Beartic just to see how it goes. If you ever want a chance to battle me, make sure you follow me on Twitter. If I also do all my announcements on there, unless it's something super huge, then I'll do an announcement video. But I did just announce our first Let's Play for the channel, so make sure you follow me on Twitter and check it out. Because if you haven't, you're missing out on some power. So we're going to see what he leads off with. Out comes the shiny Beartic with that beard. Look at that beard. Felix leads off with Emma. Emma is going to be the Gigalith to set up the rocks. I'm just going to go straight up for an Ice Punch, because this thing does carry Sturdy. So he might want to go for like something damaging, because I do is he Rock Ground? I want to say he's Rock Ground, but either way this thing carries something that's super effective against me. Either way. So he is going to I imagine he'd set up the rocks. That's what I'd do. That's what I'd do if I were him. So he does stay in to take this Ice Punch, but it's going to be super effective. That's not super effective. That's neutral. Wow. So he does set up the Stealth Rock. So either way, we broke the Sturdy. What are you? I wonder what you are. You are just pure rock. You are pure rock, so ice is neutral to you. So we're going to get a Focus Blast off to see how much this does. We do connect the Focus Blast. Let's see how much this does. It's Life Orb Focus Blast. That's not going to do as much as I want, but we do get the special D drop. Life Orb damage is a real thing, and he's just going to go for a Stone Edge. He does connect. That's unfortunate. So down goes Beartic. That sucks. That's really bad. But now, what we can do is we can go out into something. I'm not going to go out into Typhlosion. What's your base speed, Kingler? Kingler's speed is 139. That's pretty fast. I'm going to actually go out into Ursaring. I'm going to go out into Ursaring. I'm going to outspeed. I'm going to get a close combat off. Actually, Dark does normal damage. I'm going to go for a Crunch here, because I don't want the defense drop just yet. I want to see if this Crunch is going to take it out. Because if the Crunch takes this thing out, then it won't be in vain. But if not, then we'll be in some trouble. What do you guys think of this new layout? What do you guys think of that? Be honest with me. If you don't like it, tell me. If you do like it, tell me. If you do like it, link to Joe's YouTube will be down below. He did all the graphics for the channel. Big shout out to you, homie. So he does say in to take this Crunch. It is not going to kill, unfortunately. Stone Edge does connect. That's bad. That's bad. That's a crit. That's really bad for us. Should have went for a close combat. Toxic's probably going to take us out, so we're just going to go for a close combat now. We're quick feet, so whatever he goes in on is not going to want to take. If we live, it's not going to want to take whatever we're bringing out. So down goes Emma, the Gigalith. Does Poison take us out? Poison does take us out. That is a real thing. So left on his team, he has the Typhlosion, he has the Rampardos, he has Swoobat, Mightyena, and Swellow. I'm going to go out into Kingler, because Kingler can hit that Rampardos, Kingler can hit that Typhlosion. Goes out into Waka Flocka. Waka Flocka is the Swoobat. And we're just going to go straight up for a Crab Hammer right here. Waka Flocka uses Charm, but we've got Hyper Cutter. Boom! So we are going to get this Crab Hammer off. That's powerful. That's a dead Waka Flocka. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of momentum back. We're getting a little bit of momentum back with our Kingler. So, good thing I forgot I carried the Hyper Cutter on this. Good. Good. It turned out really good. Okay, so we got a little momentum going our way with Kingler. He might carry HP Grail. Why do I look like I've got a lazy eye when I look at it. He goes on to Schwalboss. Schwalboss is the Swellow. Swellow's gonna Brave Bird us, so we're gonna Crab Hammer. Goes for Protect just to see what I'm gonna do. Might be Gut. There he is. There's the Flame Orb. At this point, I want to keep Kingler around for that Typhlosion. I'm going to switch out into Weezing. I'm going to switch out into Weezing on this thing. So we can take a Brave Bird. Hopefully take a Brave Bird, I should say. Rocks damage is a thing. Goes for... Ooh, Facade. Doesn't carry the Brave Bird. Ooh. Okay, I see you, big dog. I don't know if he's going to want to go for another one, though, and get more Rocky Helmet damage, though. So he does go for another Facade, so we're going to get more Rocky Helmet damage and more burn damage. Weezing does get sacked off, unfortunately. But now it's up to what is... I want to see what the base speed of Swallow is. Swallow's base speed is 125, so we're going to go out into our Choice Scarf Typhlosion here. We're going to go into our Choice Scarf Typhlosion. We are going to take 25% to Rocks, unfortunately. We're going to choice ourselves into Focus Blast, because if he switches out into the Typhlosion, which I feel like it's coming our way, he's not going to want to take a full bet. So he goes down to Kloa. Kloa is his Typhlosion. We're going to go for this Focus Blast. Let's see how much this does. It's Choice Scarf Focus Blast. Does about half. We are Scarfed. We are Speed invested. He might be as well. So let's see how well a second Focus Blast, if it connects, does. Because if he goes for an Eruption here, that's not going to do... He's at half damage now. My Eruption will do way more. He might not know I'm choiced. So we are going to connect another Focus Blast. That's going to be a dead Typhlosion. So now we still... Oh, that's not a dead Typhlosion. Shit. Why did that do so much to me and not to him? I don't understand that. I do not understand that. We're going to go out into Kingler. We're going to go out into Kingler and hopefully get a Crab Hammer off. Go for this Crab Hammer. Goes for the Focus Blast. He does connect. That's a dead Kingler. That's a dead Kingler. He might be Specs. He might be Specs. So Muck's just going to come through. Muck's our specially defensive ball. Muck is our little janitor, so let's see if we can hand him a broom really quick. I'm going to try and stall him out of his focus blast, get him down to a struggle. I do want as much Black Sludge recovery as possible. And at this point, we're going to go for a power-up punch so we can get +1. Focus Blast. Focus Blast does not connect. Power-up punch is going to come through and get the +1 off. So now gunk shots are going to be a real thing. So left he has... So we've taken down the Typhlosion and we've taken down the Swoobit. He has Mighty Enna, and we've also taken out the Gigalith. So he's got Mighty Enna, he's got Swellow, and he has Rampardos. So... he goes out into Jason. Jason is the Mighty Enna. It's going to be his shiny mascot. Does not get the Intimidate drop, so he's probably Quick Feet. I don't know what he wants to do to me, so I'm going to take this turn to Stockpile. Goes for just a Crunch straight up. Don't I resist Poison or Dark? I don't resist Dark necessarily, but he is a Life Orb Mighty Enna, so we're going to get this Stockpile off. We're going to Protect to get some Black Sludge recovery. And then we're going to go... does he resist Poison, though? Is my next question. So we're going to get some Black Sludge recovery off here. Hopefully we can bring this back around. Goes for an Ice Fang. Okay. So he carries ice coverage. That's not stab. A +1 gunk shot's going to put in some work, so let's see. We're at +1 defense. We're going to take this Ice Fang. He's trying to get a freeze on me, probably. We get Life Orb damage. Let's go for this gunk shot. Gunk shot comes through. Let's see. Gunk shot's going to come through and take down Jason. Okay, so Muck is making a comeback here, but I do not have my hopes up at all. We're at +1 defense, +1 special defense. So, if Rampardos carries a Zen Headbutt, we're in a little bit of a pickle. Breaks the mold. Let's get this Protect off and see what he wants to do to me. Let's get this Protect off, see what he wants to do. Head Smash. Okay. So let's go for... let's just go for a gunk shot here, see how much this does. Goes for a Head Smash, that connects. It's going to be half recoil. That's a lot of damage. We get a lot of recoil damage off. We're going to go for a gunk shot. We do connect. +1 gunk shot. Do we get poison? We do not get the poison. We're not going to live. We're not going to live another Head Smash. So I'm going to Protect here. Get as much Black Sludge recovery off as I can, like I said before. And he's going to go for another Head Smash. He might be banded. Go for a power-up punch here, just because. Head Smash does connect. We're not living that. We're not living that. Down goes Muck to the Rampardos. So thank you so much for that battle. Oh, Rampardos goes down. So this ends up being a 1-0 in your favor. So thank you so much for that battle, Felix. It was really awesome to be able to go up against a Rampardos. That was crazy close in my opinion. Muck was coming back, putting in the finest. So no, I will not save this battle video. Make sure you guys go follow Felix on Twitter. He is one of our first German fans. So shout out to Crimson CBAD for being international. With that, guys, poke that like button for me. 10 likes on all these ORAS Wi-Fi battles mean the world to me. Make sure you subscribe, double daily uploads, and like I said, follow me on Twitter. I did just announce our LP. So with that, guys, I'm Crimson CBAD, and I will talk to you guys soon. Later.